Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhu. I think power went off. Sorry. Are you able to see, Prabhus?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, current went off. What I can do? This UPS is not working properly. किसु के भासिलो जीवा गोरा चंदेर नने देखी अशुनिया पाषंडीरा बुका फटे. So this is the power of pure Sankirtana Mahaprabhu. The power of pure Sankirtan is when you hear that Sankirtan, you forget your past, your future, your worries, everything goes away. The power of that wonderful sound, that is the real Sankirtan. We all experienced when we first joined Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada tape recorded chanting had that effect, as though we are in the present, eternal present. We get a chance to connect to the eternal present. In many kirtan, uh, oh my God, again this guy. What happened? Power gone again, huh? So we get a chance to connect to the eternal present. Eternal present is the Brahmabhuta platform. Usually our mind, when we are doing a lot of offenses, a sinful mind cannot be in the present. It is either in the past or the future. That is where the mind is not experiencing the joy of the soul. It is not that the joy is only in Golaka Vrindavan. You have to go to some place. Joy is now here in the present. But we have to bring to the mind to the present, by removing in the future and the past. Moment the mind goes to future and past, I cannot connect to the Sankirtan. The Sankirtan I cannot connect, and the bliss is lost. I have to. That's why the Sharanagati is important. Avashya Rakshibe Krishna, he is protecting. So that will remove the worries of the future. He is maintaining. That will also remove the mind toggling. And then the past problems also, past happened, so much revenge attitude, everything we have to forget. Then I can connect to the eternal present. Then the Sankirtana joy will flow. Everything. Chanting joy, Nama joy, everything. The bhakti is done in the eternal present. Bhakti is not done in the past or future. So mind is going future and the past. There is a disconnect, and then we'll curse. Oh, this process is not working, that working. But we have to work on the mind, right? Manayava Manushyanam Karanam Bandha Moksha. When the mind goes to the past and the future, it will cause bondage. When the mind is in present, forgetting everything, you forgetting my own identity. I have to sit in the. I have to situate myself in the eternal identity through the help of Varahadev. Varahadev will help us to bring to the Vairan. Why? Because Varahadev, what did he do? He brought the earth back to the orbit. So when you remember Varahadev, Lord Varahadev, he will bring back to your soul plane. That's why every day Dashavatara we have to meditate and derive the vibration power. So Varaha is very important. That's why Prabhupada said, back home, back to Godhead means it's a consciousness. It is not a destination. I have to, every day I have to go back to Godhead means every day I have to be in my eternal identity. Dasana Dasa, Gopi Bhartu Patakana, Dasa Dasa, situate Agi. You be situated with that, then do the Kirtan, then do the Puja, then do the Japa, then hear the Harikatha also. Don't come to the Harikatha by simply, just jump in. Establish eternal identity. Then the Shravana Bhakti will happen. Otherwise, Shravana Kriya. I should also go back to my eternal identity and do this pleasure of the Lord. And we hear you come here for doing the yagna. You come to this part for the pleasure of the Lord. Then it becomes yagna. I come to this part to do the kirtana of the Govinda. Then it becomes a yagna for the pleasure. We are all doing the multiple yagnas. You're also doing the, what is it? Havis. We have to put the havis. Swaha, swaha. So Shravana swaha. Yeah, I'm doing the kirtana swaha. So we are doing the swaha. Every sound we are listening for the pleasure of the Lord Hari, the Vishwatma, who is there everywhere, who is spread everywhere, who is connecting everything, who is holding everything. That is Krishna, right? He is holding everything. So like that, the Sankirtan process, if you are not connecting to the bliss, that means there is some defect. Please understand. Every time, little bit you have to connect. I have to connect. If I'm not able to connect, come to the eternal present, then it's a defect of my own preparation. Like exam. If I fail in the exam, it's my own failure, preparation failure. You cannot criticize anybody. So if I don't prepare properly before doing Sankirtan, I cannot connect. Alva, India lost the test match. They didn't prepare properly. Australian pick. Kshetragna. They have to know what is a kshetra. See, everywhere, that is the general thing. So we have to know the qualities of the mind, qualities of the world, and then apply properly. Quality of time. Prabhupada says in introduction, 5 topics we have to know. What are the things? Purusha, Prakriti, Kala, Karma. And what is the 5th one? Karma. You should know the scientifically. The Bhagavad Gita is about scientifically understanding these 5 things. Purusha, Prakriti. What are the scientists doing? They are understanding only Prakriti, removing the connection with Purusha. They are gone. And they think the Purusha, Prakriti, Jiva also is come from Prakriti, they will think, then they are misled. Jiva is a para Prakriti. It is a superior energy of the Lord. So what are the 5 things? Please remember, at least we should remember this. If you don't remember anything, or somebody asks, what is Bhagavad Gita? He said, Bhagavad Gita is a scientific knowledge about 5 things, by which you can, by knowing these 5 things, I can come out of the entanglement of my blissful self with the matter. I can come out of the entanglement of blissful self with the miserable matter, miserable covering of the samsara. So what are the 5 things? I repeat again. Purusha, Prakriti. Or you can start from your own self, Jiva. I am a Jiva. So Jiva. Then I am running behind time every day, office time, that time. So Kala. Understand time. Jiva, Kala. Then I am interacting with various material energies, Panchabhuta, so Prakriti. Then the invisible Purusha. Then I am doing action every day. I'm doing some action, various action, eating, sleeping, working. That is all karma. So you should know. So everyone, each element you should know scientifically. That is the Gita Jayanti. Another perspective of Gita is seeing Gita by these 5 things. Because karma, simply, if you're not getting trained, no school, college is training in liberating action. What is liberating action? What is bonding action? What action? That nobody is teaching. By which I can recover my blissful self. What is that action? If I do, I will get more infection, more COVID infection, more samsara I'll get if I do. If I don't wear the mask, if I don't do this Ayurvedic things or immunity things, I get more bonding. People getting so like that. We are getting infected by samsara. See, samsara virus is roaming around everywhere. It is entering my consciousness. So I have to how to protect that. How to solve these 5 things. If I don't have knowledge, then I get infected. If I don't have knowledge of the Purusha, then I don't have any support. The Purusha connection, every day we have to connect to the Purusha. How will you connect to Purusha? Then you should know, how will I connect to the Purusha? Is invisible. Here Baba is manifesting in the material sound. He's doing the avatara in the sound. Why he's available to disinfect you immediately. Connect to the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You're getting the vaccination from the samsara. And then if you're doing a group Sankirtan, it is even more powerful, even faster connect. Then you will say, okay, this is good. I'll connect to the Purusha. Then you say this material energy is also troubling me. Then I said, don't have the possessive mentality towards the Prakriti. Don't think Prakriti is mine. Then I will suffer. Maya will capture. Immediately infection will happen. COVID infection. That means example I'm giving. Now COVID means samsara COVID. Samsara infection will happen. Moment anything I think mine. Krishna is mine. God is mine. Everything is his. See, we have to reverse it. See, the soul has to think something is mine. So think God is mine. He is mine. And let me love him, let me care him, let me serve him. And all others is yours. Then that is a liberating idea of the Prakriti. So Prakriti, we have to be careful, not a ownership mentality. And by whatever Prakriti, we should think of service. Moment with this, how to engage in God's service of this Prakriti. Anything we see, we should just imagine how this can be used in satisfying Krishna. Yagna. Daivi Esha Gunamai. He says this Prakriti is a divine energy of mine only. It is not separate. So moment you connect to mine, it will become Daivi. It will become moment you think it is mine, it will become Asuri. It will trouble. So Daivi, Prakriti, Purusha, Prakriti, Kala, time. So time also, don't go to the past and the future. Depend on me. If the mind goes to the past and the future, which is not existing. See, past and the future is not existing. It is illusion. Only eternal present is existing. So present is existing. Come to the present and do bhakti of me. So Prakriti, Purusha, Kala, Karma, action. See, action, Yagnartha Karmano Anyatra Lokoyam Karma Bandhana. If action is not offered to me, it will bond you. It will by any action, we should say, Bhagwan, let me do it for your happiness, for your even office work, let me offer for your satisfaction. I'm doing it nicely, sincerely for your happiness. Everything can be offered because everything is energy. This body is his energy. So you can say that you have engaged me in this work by your will. I will do it for your satisfaction. There is no cribbing, complaining, nothing. So whatever, everything we can offer, you know, everything. Every experience with another living being, we can offer, we can do it nicely for your pleasure. You know, all the qualities, humility, tolerance. If I do any, somebody is shouting at me, I show compassion, whatever, you know, reaction, then the Lord will be pleased. For his pleasure, you can offer. Or sometimes you have to show anger against non-devotees. That also can, like Hanuman showed anger against Ravana and the Lankas. Then he has all that is pleasing to the Lord. Dvesha also you can engage in the yagna. How? By showing dvesha towards non-believers, atheists, mayavadis, you can preach and indirect, not I'm saying direct dvesha or killing and all, but you can argue, we can, you know, we can in the words, the sword of the words, you can quote Shastra, you can quote Bhagavad Gita, then we can, you know, if possible. Otherwise, we have to run away from the place. We should not, you know, if somebody is talking against Krishna and Vaishnavas and Guru, we should run away from the place if there is no capacity to argue and defend. Better run away from the place. We cannot stay there and hear that and keep quiet. We should put an effort, but if we feeling that it is not possible, run away from the place. Close your ears and run off the place. That is what is advised, right? So like that, anger, everything can be utilized for the service of the, except enviousness, you know, matsarata. Matsarata is a very, that we are unhappy seeing somebody else's success. That's a very bad quality. Krishna says in Bhagavatam that you cannot get entrance into Bhagavatam. Parama nirmat saranam. Don't celebrate other success also, or just keep quiet, you know. There are multiple levels of reaction. Some people start developing enmity. If somebody is succeeding, they develop enmity. That is the worst thing, and then cause trouble, like Shakuni, you know, do some plan to cause him to. Next level is better, that they will keep quiet, and next level is also they cannot do anything. They don't have energy, so they will always wait for an opportunity, or, you know, pollute the heart. Always thinking, hey, that fellow he succeeded and all this. Third level is better level. You know, they will say that no, this is a wrong feeling. They'll try to control. Fourth level, they will celebrate. Okay, that's good, nice. This person succeeding. I'm very happy. Let me worship the Lord and hope he'll also worship the Lord. Will not see material success. We neither appreciate, we neither denigrate. We just neutral. Spiritual success we have to appreciate. Then we'll get also the mercy. Oh, this devotee so nicely is doing. Is wonderful. So then Lord will be pleased, because we are all part of the body of the Lord. Vishwarupam. We are all part of the Vishwarupam. No? The whole second canto Bhagavatam says everything is the body of the Lord. The various mountains are the hairs of the Lord. Various trees are the hairs of the Lord. Like that, it is also there. We have to meditate like that. The world is also an expansion of the Lord. So like that, every living being is a part of him, very dear to him. Even though I may not like somebody, I may like somebody, but that's a part of the material senses. I should apply the knowledge that everybody's heart, the Lord is sitting. It's a Hari Mandiram. Every body, ant body, mosquito body, everybody is irrespective of religion. It's a Lord is Ishvara Sarvabhutamam. 18th chapter. Ishvara Sarvabhutanam. Hridiyeshu Arjuna Tishtati. Ishvara is sitting in everybody's heart. Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hridiyeshu Arjuna Tishtati. Brahmyam Yantra Rudani Atma Maya Bharata. Brahmya Yantra Rudani. Like yantra. This body is like a yantra, and he is rotating in this yantra. The two people are sitting in this vehicle. The body is a vehicle. Brahmyan. Yantra Rudani. Atma Maya. So Ishvara is there. So we respect. But we don't vocally respect if somebody is not a Madhyamadhikari. If Kanishtadhikari and below, if somebody is non-devotee, and in 10 minutes, okay, then we will finish. Sorry. Maybe we can do another 10 minutes by relogin. Sorry. So what I'm saying is, non-devotees, we have to respect in the mind. Devotees, Madhyamadhikari devotees, we have to show mitrata, we have to diksha. If somebody has taken diksha, then we have to pay obeisances to each other. And if somebody is a pure devotee, who doesn't have any matsarata and had, who doesn't criticize anyone, who is worshipping the entire creation, serving, then that's a pure devotee. Then we should ask, how can I serve you, dear Mahabhagavat Gurudev? So that is how the Rupa Goswami is advising us how to. Manasadriyeta, inside the mind, we have to honor ordinary devotees, ordinary people. We should not show it outside. Only a Diksha person we can show by obeisances we can show. We have to be very careful. Some people do reverse. To start humility, start serving the ordinary person like a Mahabhagavata. No, that's not. Only Mahabhagavata, we can go folded hands, Prabhu. How can I serve you? Madhyamadikari, we have to pay obeisances and serve each other. Show Maitra, show friendship. And then below, very young devotees started down, then we have to, then the new non-devotees, we have to mentally honor inside the mind. That Lord is sitting, it's a Lord's Mandira, the soul will realize one day like that. And if they're very innocent, then we have to preach. If they're not innocent, their heads are turned, then we cannot preach also. If possible, give some prasad. That's all. So like that, this song is very beautiful song. Please make it part of your whenever possible. It's a very deep song of how the Sankirtana was so powerful by Mahaprabhu. If he's mad due to ecstatic love, Elore Gaura, Prema Elo. See, the love Sankirtans are backed by Prema, intoxicating Prema, not ordinary. See, that is to Matta. Where is that Namerhat? Namerhat is Sankirtana Rasa. Rasa should be there. Godro was a Dukka Duregelo. For immediately all the miseries vanished by hearing that sound. Sankirtana with a lot of beautiful thing. And then Mata means Mattu, Matvara, the intoxicated Sankirtana of Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is Avaduta, intoxicated Sankirtan. Jagata Mata, whole universe can go in intoxicating bliss by the sound of the Sankirtan. The Krishna Nama is, don't think it is simply, it's a very intoxicating, highest level. So gradually our connect will increase. Don't feel bad that today I'm not getting intoxicated, but today we are getting something. We're getting the contact, we're getting knowledge. So it goes on increasing gradually. Don't feel bad. It's a gradual process of more and more connect with the holy name, and then more and more intoxicated bliss. And at one stage, where more and more as we go near the Nama, we will forget the time. Future, past, and all will preserve. Fear will go. On stage will come. The moment you chant, you'll come in contact with wonderful substance. You'll feel you lose the sense of time. You are in the eternal present. You are pulled into the Leela. In a still advanced stage, your soul is pulled into the Leela, your eternal entity. You're pulled into the Leela, and then wow. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, my house has become Govalak Vrindavan. And you're seeing the pastime in the life. It will happen. 1 or 2 lives, I don't know how many lifetimes it may take, but the beauty is we are progressing, right? You all have experienced the progress. Slowly we have to respect everything, stop the offenses, then gradually we grow into the Nama. And Nama will finally we'll jump into the Nama. Nama will suck us. Like the suction, you've seen the vacuum cleaner, right? Vacuum cleaner, it will suck. Like that, the holy name will suck all the impurity, and one day it will suck our soul, and you will find wonderfully in the Leela. You'll find wonderfully in the Leela. Then you'll also, and behind the bushes, you'll be hiding and seeing the wonderful service done by the Manjaris in that day. That's why Gurudev gave. The Gurudev said, that is my heart. Seva Kunja painting. Seva Kunja painting is Gurudev's heart. All our heart will become a Nikunja. Moraman Rundavan. Rundavan will manifest in the heart. See, this technologies, advanced technologies. The heart has all the computerized system and the screen and everything. After cleaning, all the Leelas will live telecast will happen. Prabhupada says, heart is a television. It's not ordinary. That awakening will happen. We have to continue the process. So like that, today I don't think we can. Maybe one shloka we can touch. This whole thing, current went off and all this. So what is happening here? So we are in the Gnayam, the various effects of the Gnayam, right? We are there in that. 6 questions of Arjuna. We are in the Gnayam part. Sarvendriya Gunavasam we finished, and the properties, right? Avivaktam, we finished Avivaktam Chavakteshu. Then
19th
19th
ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ.
ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So ಇನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. What is a Brahman property? The field of activities, knowledge and noble have been summarily described. Only my devotees can understand this thoroughly. That's what Ramanujam Prabhu, all of you are asking the question. Parallelly, we have to do the one of the 64 services. We cannot simply do the knowledge process, right? We are chanting. Chanting is a seva. So because of chanting, we'll understand. Simply, then if you think this hearing class is also seva, then also you'll understand. If I think this hearing is because of knowledge, then you will not understand. You should think, see how the hearing, and if I think this lecture giving is I'm teaching something, I will not do the seva. But I think, oh, the Lord will be pleased. Margashira Masa. If I speak about Bhagavad Gita, I glorify, and his words, he will be pleased. I want to please him. So that motivation is very important. I want to please him. And if you think I want to hear Bhagavad Gita so that the Lord in the heart will be pleased, the Paramatma will be pleased. So Itaram is important. This is a field of activity. So only my devotee. Mad bhakta etad vignaya. My mad bhakta. Mad bhavayopapad. And he attains my nature. See, not only two things are there. They will understand. Attain my nature means you'll get the Siddha Deha. Siddha Deha sigutte. And the spiritual nature of Sachidanandamaya, Swarup Shakti body we will get. Right? All secrets are hidden in Gita. It's not direct, but if you see madbhavayo papadyate andre nimige siddha deha sigutte. Adike Bhagavad Gita is very important. Iti kshetram tata jnana. If you have the kshetra, knowledge of the kshetra, of the body, how it is governed, all the hankara, manas, we saw in the previous, that is knowledge. Iti kshetram tata jnanam, gneyam cha uktam samasataha. And also you know that Brahman is name. Then the Madhbhakta only can understand. As we mature in seva, we'll understand more. So we have to continue the Nama Seva and also read the Bhagavad Gita as a Seva. So for devotee, everything is Seva. Even reading is Seva. We have to do the Sankalpa. Hari Truptik Marta Idini. Guru Vaishnava Trupti Goskara. I am reading Bhagavad Gita for their pleasure. That itself, that one Sankalpa itself will make it Bhakti. If you miss that Sankalpa, it will become Jnanam. Then it is an independent Gnana. It is very tough to understand. So please ensure before reading any book, that Prabhu, Hari, for your happiness, please convert this to bhakti. I want to read for your pleasure, not for any other purpose. So that you reveal more to me and then I can serve you better. Because knowledge will improve the seva. And moment you have the sankalpa, then it will become seva. Reading is also seva, it will become. So make everything seva. That is the main message. Make everything seva. By just doing the sankalpa, I am your padakamar or dasa dasanudas, I am yours, and every various activities will please you. I offer this reading thing to you. I offer this hearing activity to you. I offer this speaking activity to you for your happiness. I am belong to you. So my duty is to simply give happiness to you. Then you are in the connection, the beautiful bhakti connection. So madbhakta etad vignaya madbhavayo upapadyate. Madbhavayo ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ madbhavayo ಎರಡು two benefits. See, this chapter is such an amazing chapter. It's the essence of all Upanishads. Madhvacharya has said this Kshetra 13th chapter is all you get all the knowledge of the essence of the Upanishads. So don't think it's an ordinary chapter, right? Iti kshetram tata jnanam. If you know what is kshetra, kshetragna, if you know what is gneya and gnanam, samasatha cha uktam samas. I have told you in summary, he's saying samasatha. More details are in the Upanishads, but this will give us this one. So what will happen is madbhakta etad vignaya. The devotees will perfectly understand, and because of right understanding, they will get madbhava. They will also get this benefit. They will get love for me and also a body of my association. A body in Goloka Vrindavan, a wonderful Sachidanandamaya body. Who doesn't want, this is a degraded body, right? But still, this degraded only if you think this is my body. If I think this body belongs to the Lord, then it becomes a tool of service. Please see that will also become spiritual. Material body will become spiritual if you think this belongs to the Lord. Moment you get up in the morning, I should think this body belongs to the Lord. Then it will enable service in this body. So material body also we cannot reject. It's a different taste of seva in the material body. And if I do seva in the material body only, the kshetra has to be used for the service. Then only the Siddha Deha will invoke. Madbhavayo papadyate. Beautiful shloka. Please meditate on this. One shloka is good today night also. Very nice to analyze this shloka. So we'll close this today, right? Vancha kalpa. Please let's do tomorrow. Vancha kalpaturubhyascha. Kripa sindhubhya evacha. Patitanam